This is Mary, a teacher at a Vanguard school. She doesn't know what that means, so she did what every 21st century researcher would do. But Google is no help. Google tells her that it means to lead the charge. She eventually goes to the intranet and finds that Vanguard is the foremost or leading position in a trend or movement. But where does this come from? The division developed guiding principles to help schools continue the implementation of Compass to 2015. Ensure that all schools fully implement strategies that support the Compass 2015 outcomes for student success. Hold all schools accountable for implementation of the strategic plan. Support all schools with the implementation of the strategic plan while recognizing that all schools are at different levels of readiness. Implement major components outlined in Compass 2015 given available resources and the need to limit the number of initiatives impacting schools. Develop expertise in schools to build capacity and provide support for key initiatives outlined in the strategic plan. Does that make sense? Let's get on the same page. The division created Compass in 2015 with 5 strategic objectives. The first strategic objective is what aligns with Integrating Instructional Technology Vanguard. Strategic Objective 2 aligns with Balanced Assessment Vanguard. And Strategic Objective 3 is aligned to the Responsiveness to Student Needs Vanguard strand. These 3 Vanguard strands directly support improving student achievement. Let's take a brief overview of the 3 strands. Integrating instructional technology puts the focus on technology, but does that mean that they will not have balanced assessment? No. Does that mean that Instructional Technology Vanguard does not respond to student needs? No. It just means that they will have access to additional technology resources and additional training in support of technology. Now, balanced assessment, will they not use technology? No. Does that mean that they will not respond to their student needs? No. It does mean that they will receive additional training in assessment literacy and the use of common assessments. Responsiveness to student needs will focus on equity. Does that mean that they will not focus on technology? No. Does that mean they won't have balanced assessments? No. What it means is that they will have access to training and resources to implement and document strategies to address individual student needs. Although each school has a Vanguard focus, the balance of all 3 is what improves student achievement. This is Joe, the overachiever. He knows everything and has volunteered to explain the Vanguard strands to Mary in detail. One day, Mary and Joe went to a football game. Balanced assessments are a lot like football. You see, Mary, in order for the big game to take place, some things need to happen first, like conditioning, which we will consider the pre-assessment. Also throughout the week, the players will practice. You can look at these as formative assessments to make little check marks along the way to determine if they are ready for the game. During these formative assessments, the coach will give descriptive feedback. This will allow the players to improve their performance. Along the way, players will also look at film and study their playbooks as a form of self-assessment. Scrimmages are great authentic performance tasks because they relate directly to the game. They are a great way to determine if the team is ready. And finally, the big game. This is the summative assessment. You see, Mary, assessments are ongoing, and there is no specific order to the process. Some things may overlap, but the most important thing is the relationship between the coach, the players, and the goal. This has been Balanced Assessment Vanguard in plain English.